What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Two guys, one controller. Ricky here alongside my partner Daryl. We are live from Los Angeles, and today we've got a special guest joining us, Tesseption. She has her own YouTube channel, and she's going to be our guest today, and we're going to just ask her some questions and have a good time. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. So can I call you Tess?
Yeah, no, that's the best
Because
thing to
it's easier.
talk to
but
me
I
as.
think your channel name is great, Tesseption.
Thank you.
I think your name worked out perfectly for the channel. So let's talk about some video games. When did you start playing video games?
Well, I was super young. I can't really remember what game system I had when I was like 3 or 4, but I know that I started playing like Nintendo 64 and that kind of stuff when I was about 6-ish, maybe 5. And then
Right.
and my older brother, he had a Sega console, so we kind of like played a little bit together, and going back and forth between Sonic and then Mario and Zelda, and we just kind of kept playing on that for a while.
Yeah, just all the classics.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You say your brother probably helped you get into video games a little bit, maybe.
Oh yeah, it was like he would sit down and I would just kind of like stumble in with my stuffed animal because I was like super tiny, and I would see him playing it and I would want to get as good as he was on it. So he was an inspiration.
Yeah, exactly. The competition.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So when did you start a YouTube channel, and what inspired you to do so?
Well, this is actually my second channel. My first channel, it was a comedy kind of skit channel.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I started that back when I was a freshman in high school. So, friggin' maybe 6 years ago.
Okay.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you've been YouTubing for a while now.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a while.
So
And-
how'd the first channel do? That first channel, the
The comedy skit.
one.
it was okay. I got up to like 50 or 60 subscribers, and I didn't think about it as being like a career, kind of like how I wanted to do with this one. And it was more of like me and my friends would record something that was like really stupid, and then we would turn it into a video kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of more for fun type of thing rather
Yeah,
than...
definitely.
Yeah.
So this Tesseption, your channel now, what's your goal with that?
Well, I would love to make it a career, honestly, but that's kind of reaching for the stars, like a long-term goal. Right now, I just want to kind of start growing a small fan base and start doing like charity live streams and give back to people. And I started doing, YouTube to be able to connect with people and help them out through tough times. So I guess one of a bigger goal of mine is to just kind of help people out, like any way that I possibly can.
Yeah, definitely think that's a good place to start with trying to grow your channel, and because we're kind of in the same boat too, trying to start our own channel, and I think you probably would agree with us. We just kind of been, after watching videos on YouTube and just playing video games, it's like, well, why aren't we just recording ourselves, and why aren't we uploading it? And
Oh yeah.
why can't we make it big one day?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
so-
essentially what we're trying to do is we see all these videos that we really like, and we're trying to take from those, but also put our own little twist on
Yeah.
it and make it personal in that type of way.
Mm-hmm. And you're just trying to, I don't know, make a name for yourself that you're kind of proud of.
Exactly, and that's why we're kind of doing interviews, because we just think it's interesting to talk to other gamers, and just to see their perspective on everything. You've got a lot of videos on your channel. How long does it take you to edit videos, to upload everything? How much time have you put into it?
That's so funny because I took like an 8-month break, and before the 8th-month break, I could do like a 30-minute video in like 10 minutes, and now since I've been not doing it for so long, I haven't fine-tuned my skills. It takes like maybe an hour. But now I'm putting in a face cam, I'm putting in more special effects and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
A lot more detail.
That'll definitely help make it easier.
Cool.
So, how did you get so many subscribers on this new channel? And what advice would you have for anyone starting a channel, kind of like we are?
I would say you got to think about marketing. And let me kind of elaborate on that a little bit. So for a while, I was kind of relying on people telling their friends about my channel to hopefully, by luck, have somebody subscribe. But now it's more of like, I'm not relying on anybody else. I'm reaching out with what I can do, mostly like through Twitter and social media and that kind of stuff. And I'm giving people who like, gaming and stuff an opportunity to come see what I do. So like maybe Reddit forums and a whole bunch of other I would just say social media marketing is the way to go. Because
I think,
no, okay. Well, I doubled my subscribers in like 2 months.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I was at like 2 something, like in October or something like that, and now I'm like almost 530.
So, how long did it take you to get to that 200 something, and what did you do to get there? And then what did you do to double it? What changed that you think doubled your audience?
So it took me about, I would honestly say, a year and a couple of months because of that 8-month break that I was talking about before to get to the 200-ish mark. And that was more of a, I don't know, trying to find other creators who would be willing to watch your videos and then throw in kind of like your link in their videos to get them or their little audience to go back and forth and you guys share an audience together.
Right.
And then the difference between then and now is like I'm going out and I'm looking for people myself and I'm trying to add them to my community instead of rely on someone else's community to watch me,
Yeah, definitely. That's the way to go. Make it yours and have people feed off you. And you've got a lot of views on your channel and you've got a lot of content. I think that's what a lot of it is, just having content, just showing people that you've got stuff out there. And
so Tess, your channel is mainly gaming, right?
Yes.
Has it always been that way, and is it only gaming, or do you like to throw in other types of videos as well, or are you strictly gaming content?
People don't have like the longest amount of time. They don't have a lot of time to be able to watch like 30-minute videos or sometimes even 10-minute videos. Life is so hectic. So I've been trying to throw in this thing called like a joke of the day. And it's like a 30-second long video. It's like a small update and then like a stupid joke at the end of it. And it actually has had a lot of positive reviews on it. Now, most of the people who watch my content want to see mostly gaming. So I do try to stick with, mostly gaming to keep everybody on a happy level. But as of recently, I've been throwing in a lot of vlogs. So it's almost at this point, at least recently, kind of half and half. I would much prefer for it to be like just gaming, and that's it.
Yeah, but the vlogging, it just helps, I guess, resonate with the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Let them see your face and just kind of get to know you.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that's what it is with YouTube and gaming. And these people that started channels however many years ago, and now they've got 1 million subscribers, 500,000, whatever it is. They're just regular people, but for some reason, they made good content, and people were able to relate to them. They liked listening to them talk, whatever they had to say. And anyone can do it. So it's like, why
why
it's
not?
Nothing special.
Yeah, it's mostly just getting your foot in the door, getting that audience, and you go from there.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, I agree.
So Tess, going along with your joke of the day that you were talking about, there's actually something that we do in all of our videos, and we call it the scummy question of the day.
Okay.
So we always ask each other one each, but we want to ask you one, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, fine. Let's go for it.
All right. So, would you rather lose all your money and valuables, or every picture you've ever taken?
Yeah, they're hard.
Honestly, I would say I would want to lose every picture I've ever taken. Like
Really?
I have a memory. I can remember all the stuff that, I've ever had. Like if I could never have taken a picture from the very beginning of my life, that'd be a little more, something.
Yeah,
but
right.
like if I lost every picture today, I'd be like, okay, well, I remember the special time in my life. I don't need a picture to tell me how my life went, kind of thing,
Right. Well, like I'm a picture hoarder on my phone, so I just have so many pictures, and it's like I can't lose any. I got to keep them. But one day, if my phone breaks or whatever, I do have it backed up. But I just feel like I literally have so many pictures. It's like I don't even have them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have every single picture I've ever taken since the day I bought an iPhone 4 in like the 10th grade. I have every single picture. Yeah.
Wow, I don't even know
impressive.
how you could do that.
Right? Seriously. Okay, so next question. Would you rather go 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
I would say the future.
Yeah.
Like,
will we even be here in the future?
Yeah, and like, I mean, I guess we kind of know generally what happened in the past, but we don't really know what's happened in the future, and that like would definitely spark my curiosity.
Yeah, that would be a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or the internet?
Okay, now this is going to be the hardest one.
That's the hardest one because I've lived with the internet while I was moving and switching internet companies, and I lived with the internet for like 2 or 3 days. I don't know what to do with myself. You don't realize how much you need the internet for like everything until you don't have it.
I mean, I honestly think that I know that I'm like super reliant on the internet, but I mean, I would die if I couldn't take a bath or like couldn't shower or anything. So I would lose the internet for sure.
Yeah, if you choose the bathing, no baths, then I think you just have to hoard yourself up for a month and make a bunch of gaming content.
Exactly.
Which I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Maybe you should try.
Yeah, maybe I should try. I don't even. It's actually been 2 days since I've showered. I don't even know. All right, so let's just talk about you. What do you do in your free time when you're not gaming? What are you up to?
Not making videos, just relaxing. What are you doing?
Honestly, I'm kind of a workaholic now that I think about it. I really, honestly, just surround myself with trying to advertise. I know it sounds like a lonely life, but I mean, I have a husband and we hang out and we play games all the time. And if I'm not gaming or advertising, I'm probably sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm the same way. My real job, I work from home, and trying to start a YouTube channel, you pretty much do all the work from home too. So I'm kind of the same way, just cooped up, getting stuff done. Do you have a different job? You don't have to say what you do or whatever, but
oh yeah, no, I have no shame. I work at a Walmart as a manager.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's not the best job in the world, but I mean, it's decent income.
Paying your bills.
Yeah, no,
Pays
definitely.
the bills, gives you enough time to work on your
Yeah, it gives
YouTube
you the
channel.
time to work on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, in a couple years, maybe less, I think your channel will be big. I think we'll have a much better following. I think as long as we put out good content and are good people,
Yeah.
good things are going to happen.
Yeah, the way I look at it is if you just look 5 years ago and you say, man, if I had a YouTube channel then, I would be blown up now. So when it came to starting our channel, our biggest thing was there's no better time to start than right now.
Yeah, because a year from now, we're just going to say, well, we should have started it a year from now.
I have thought like very similar stuff. I remember watching YouTube back when it was really small before, it got, I guess, serious, if you want to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wanted to start a YouTube channel back then. I wish I would have, because by this point, I would have been fine. I would never have had like a real job, quote, if you want to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's this one guy, I've been probably watched his videos 5-6 years ago maybe. I started watching them, and he had a decent following, but now he's got 1 million subscribers, and he's making bank off his videos.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just crazy to see. Like, I've literally seen this guy go from nothing to making a shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah. I kind of saw that with somebody, too. I remember before he had hit 1 million, I remember commenting on his video saying, I'm going to be here before you hit 1 million. I'm just saying. And I commented again after he hit 1 million. I'm like, I'm still here. He's like, thanks for staying. And I'm like, yeah, it's great.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Okay, so next question. Are you a dog or a cat person?
I was gonna immediately jump into saying dog, but the issue with that is I have only had like 2 dogs in my life and probably like 8 cats in my life. So I guess by default I'm a cat person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the fact that you didn't answer immediately tells me you're maybe a little bit on the edge.
You're
Oh,
conflicted.
completely. I mean, I love dogs so much, but my mom never liked them when I was little, and she was only okay with cats because they're more independent and less energetic.
Yeah, right.
And that's
Yeah.
kind of what I grew up with, and now I have 1 cat and like 1,000 fish, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, I we're both dog people, but it's not that I don't like cats, but I've just never had one, so it's like I don't even know how to act with them almost. Like,
Yep.
do you pick them up? They're just different. They're not like dogs where they're coming to you. It's like you've got to go to them almost. you
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh yeah. Cats are jerks. Cats are very much jerks.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are jerks, honestly. That's probably why I don't like them.
I'm definitely allergic to cats, so
That's
I keep
also-
my distance.
That'll also make people not like him.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so next question, what drugs do you do? And by drugs, I mean drugs or anything that you are addicted to in life, whether it be food, video games, music, coffee, sugar, whatever it is.
Electronic music and energy pills.
Okay.
That's how you keep the videos coming out.
Oh, that's how I live my life. I keep
Yeah.
electronic music to keep me hyped, and I have to have energy pills so I don't fall asleep during the day.
So what are your top 3 favorite artists all time?
Well, my first favorite artist isn't even in the electronic music genre. It's just ever so recently, within the past couple of months, pop music, in my opinion, has kind of been going down a lot. So I've been having to get back into like dubstep and stuff. But my first favorite artist, like in the entire universe, is Ariana Grande. Hate me all you want. That's typically everyone's like, "Do you really like her?" I'm like, "Okay, let me explain," and then I have to give like a long explanation, like that comes out of my ass or something, to get them to understand that she's just my favorite because I think she just sings good.
Yeah, I'm not an Ariana Grande hater. I like her. She's got a lot of good music.
She's got good
I
songs.
don't think she's had like any radio pop songs that I've like heard a million times where I'm like, oh my god, I can't listen to this shit one more time.
Yeah, like I think like Problem, when it first came out, like I guess her first really big hit, got overplayed, but it was considered to be the song of this like a summer season. So of course those are going to get overplayed, so everybody wants to throw up when they hear it.
Right. Well, yeah, the radios will do that to you.
Yeah. Happens to a lot of good songs.
So, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
That's
Same
been my
here.
favorite since I was a little kid.
Really?
Oh
With
yeah.
meatballs in it?
I could do with or without, honestly.
Okay.
I just, for
It's all about
whatever
the
reason,
sauce.
I have a tomato addiction. I just love spaghetti.
So, Italian food, is that your favorite food?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I would say Mexican is my favorite food, probably.
Nice. Second favorite for sure.
Second favorite?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. What about pizza? You like pizza a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Of course,
sure.
who doesn't like it? So, we talk about sports on our channel. A decent amount, I guess.
Quite a bit. Probably a little bit every
We
video,
like
I'd say.
sports a lot. So, do you like any sports? Are you into sports? Did you play sports?
Well, I'm not really into sports, but I did karate for 8 years, if you want to consider that to be a
Oh,
sport.
that's really cool. Yeah, of
Damn,
course.
so you could kick our asses.
Yeah, you could play guitar.
Yeah, I did karate for 8 years, and I got up to a second level brown belt before I had to quit because I graduated high school and I just had a full-time job and I couldn't keep doing it and I couldn't afford it.
So, what level is that?
Well, it depends on, what kind of martial arts you're taking for it to kind of qualify. I did Wado-Ryu karate, and that means open palm karate.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's more, they don't really involve weapons that much, and it's a lot more balance between learning how to do kicks and punches, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
And as far as my school went, you have your regular white, yellow, orange, and green, and it goes up to your brown belt. Your brown belt, there's 3 levels of them, and then you hit your black belt. But you only have...
Dang, so you were close.
Oh yeah, I was super close, but like I said, I really couldn't afford it. It was like $150 a month.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad looking back, but of course, I'm a little more financially stable now.
Right.
So, have you thought about going? Can you go back and just pick up where you left off? Like,
Well, I guess because the school itself had like a sensei in Japan and everything. Like it's so
wow.
official and big that they have a lot of rules. And
yeah.
one of the things is you have to keep up your skill level and you have to remember all of your katas. And I don't remember half of my katas anymore. Yeah.
What are katas?
Basically it's like a formation. If you want to call it a routine dance, that's the best comparison I can make. It's like all these formations that are put together in a specific order that you have to remember. And you have to perform them with perfect form as well. So I guess, like I said, the best way you can remember it is like how kids do a dance recital. They have to remember the dance moves.
Okay.
Right.
It's kind of like almost like Tai Chi, but violent. And
Yeah,
fast.
sure. Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing in my head.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go pretty soon here, Tess. But we got one more question before you go.
Mm-hmm.
What is your all-time favorite video game?
How dare you ask me that question? I don't know. There are a lot of games that I would never get tired of playing.
Right.
And
Right.
I guess this one might come as a surprise, but I guess my all-time favorite as of right now, and it's not really a game, but it is Undertale.
Undertale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I don't
That's
know.
what you're onto right now.
Yeah, no, like right now it's a game that I never get tired of playing. I never get tired of hearing about it or hearing the music or anything. Like I took the soundtrack, I listened to this soundtrack for like a year before I was like, okay, I'm kind of starting to get out of it a little bit, but you know, I'll never get tired of hearing it or like talking about it or anything.
Yeah, we're kind of in the same boat with this game Fortnite. Have you heard of that?
Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to play that so much. I finally downloaded it and I haven't been able to play it just yet.
You have to play it. It's addicting.
It is very addicting.
Like we've been addicted to it. What do you game on? PC or a console?
It really depends on the game. For a first-person shooter, I'd prefer to use the PS4, which is what we have in the house. And then for other games, I am a PC gamer.
Okay, yeah. I've noticed a lot of PC gamers out there. Mm-hmm. And I think you could play pretty much every game on the PC, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. But the thing is, I have a Mac, so not a lot of games that are high-end and really good are available for Mac.
Yeah, those are mostly Windows, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, if you ever find your way to Xbox.
Yeah, if you find your way to Xbox, we are Xbox over here. We would love to play with you sometime if you find your way over there.
Yeah.
But check out Fortnite because I think you're gonna like it. It's a lot of fun, and it's like I think I've had like close to 7 heart attacks where my heartbeat is going
It's
up.
a lot of adrenaline.
It's like I swear, my heartbeat has never been so fast while playing a video game at the end.
Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty competitive, so I think that would definitely be up my alley.
You'll definitely love it. All right. Well, we really appreciate you coming on. Everyone go check her out. Tesseption. You'll see a link to her channel somewhere. Thanks for coming on. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on. It was fun.